Jordan,
Iain!
who was changing their bedsheets when they accidentally grabbed the mythical fifth corner of the duvet, which, as the legend foretells, unleashed a genie. And as you'd expect, the grabby was granted 3 wishes. Their first wish was just to be able to get some quiet time, and the genie granted their wish by killing everyone on the planet.
Selena Gomez?
No. 2 guys? What? That just caught me off guard, did not tickle me halfway through. Hello, and welcome to episode 122 of Two Guys What's Up, the weekly comedy podcast where I'm not daft enough to ask a genie for anything, because I know their tricks. If I wanted some quiet time, I'd just ask this guy to knock me the fuck out. It's Jordan. Jordan, how are you?
Oh, I'll be first in line for you.
I bet you would. I bet you fucking would as well.
I'll push forward, just for you.
You're already at the door.
Is it ready to knock you out yet? Is it time?
Is it time for some quiet time, Iain?
Are you ready to see little birdies?
Oh, man, I am more than ready today. I am fucking knackered.
Oh, I know. You were just saying before we recorded that you've had not quite a good night's sleep, shall we say?
Yeah, I'll just say children. You know, up halfway through the night, keeping me awake.
Well, I assume that's more one of the children, little terror goblin.
Oh, yeah, it's the evil one, the little one.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It's not great, though, is it? I feel like I've been in a similar predicament, but the little evil thing
The terror.
has been an annoying cold virus.
Oh, no. I thought you were going to say Teddy has been up again through the night, but no, it's viral, this one.
It is viral, so I don't know what's worse, really. At least, you know, with your terror goblin, that you can, you know, palm him off.
To who? If you know, tell me, please.
I mean, I don't know, to the terror goblin leader.
That's you, innit?
Don't do it to me. I'm not sleeping enough as it is.
Fine. I'll let you off.
Oh, dear. So I must say and apologise before we begin. I'm a little bit nasally, still not feeling great, so my performance is likely going to be under par.
That's fine, mate. We're all used to it.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's just normal, really, isn't it? Compared to when I'm 100%, and I'm even worse.
Which is episode 22, I believe that was, when
God.
you were totally on form.
Well, today is 122.
Oh, God. Oh, no, we're cursed.
Yeah. So, I mean, God, could you think 100 episodes ago? Wow.
Fucking hell. I was very much looking forward to today's episode as well and getting through this story for you, but now you said that, I'm terrified.
That's so weird. How weird. All right, I have a kind of strange story to tell you.
Oh, thank God. I cannot wait. Tell me something.
So, I'm calling it Sockgate.
Okay.
Just to preface this, let me set the scene for you. In my bedroom, I've got a chest of drawers that has, of course, all my socks and underwear, but they're all separated into little plastic tubs.
Okay.
Just for easy separation.
Yeah.
So, I have only a handful of types of socks, shall we say. So what I mean is, I'll have maybe 2 or 3 of a certain type.
Right, so you got 4 Slazenger pairs, 4 Umbro.
3 of the diabetic ones.
Oh no! Get them help!
Basically, they're all like the same kind of design. So I don't have like 10,000 of like individual socks kind of thing that I have to then pair up and blah, blah, blah.
Of
anyway,
course, yeah.
I had a shower and I thought, you know what, I'll better stick some socks on, as you do.
As you do, mate, yeah.
And then that's when I found on the top of this box a pair of socks that I don't recall seeing before.
Oh.
But is a colour that is from a set that I have. Because the set that I've got, it's like a rainbow of different colours. It's not like it was, you know, an odd one out.
Yeah.
It was from a set that I already have, the same design. It was just a different colour that I don't remember seeing.
Weird.
So I picked it up and I was like, these feel new. And they were. I'm pretty certain they were brand new. Like, they've got that kind of silky feeling, haven't they?
Yeah.
So I put them on, and then my wife's like, where did you get those socks? I'm like, I've just had this thought myself. Like, I've had these socks for probably years now. To be honest with you, to the point where some of them I've actually binned because they've got holes in.
Yeah.
So I'm not likely to find a whole brand new sock from this set. But there it was just sat on the top. And my wife's not seen it.
Was it an individual sock?
No, it was a pair.
A full pair?
So it was like a pair ready to be worn.
Sounds like you've been visited by the sock fairy, mate.
Maybe. I can't really explain it. It's a bit weird. And also the fact that my wife's like, where did you get those?
Yeah.
Because she hasn't seen me wear them either.
So it's not like you've just misremembered putting them there or something. Your wife's like, yeah, I know those socks. You always wear those.
Exactly.
She doesn't even know where they've come from. So it's corroboration.
Exactly. And it's more the fact that, I mean, this sounds horrible, but my wife likes to take care of the washing most of the time because, idiot me does a bad job of it. Anyway, so she's not seen them.
Weird.
So, I just wanted to fill you in on that. It's, not particularly exciting, but I'm racking my brain. I don't understand.
Well, that's those sort of little stories. Like, you hear, stories about paranormal activity going on, and you're like, that's insane. Like, you hear the weirdest of the weird out there. But when something as simple as that happens to you yourself, you're just like, this is so strange.
It really is.
And it is just one of those little stories that just makes you question everything.
So to think logically about it, it could be potentially that fell down the side of the box, as it were, maybe got hidden away and lost and I just never knew about it. But how did it resurface? But as I say, it's exactly like it was from this set. I'm not debating that it's not from that set, like it definitely should be, but I don't know how I could possibly missed it and then it appear on the top of my pile.
Very weird.
I just don't have an explanation for it.
So, in a shocking turn of events, Jordan, it sounds like now your house needs cameras.
You don't want to see that.
You don't know what sort of stuff I want to see, pal.
Oh, I've got you covered, you're fine. It'd be like flicking through a channel when you fast forward.
You'd be like, Iain, another pair of socks has magically landed in my wardrobe. Can you look through the cameras? Have you noticed where they've come from? It's like, nah, mate, I completely skipped that bit. It was boring. I was watching you just over and over getting in and out of the shower.
It's when you put that mask on, everything got really weird.
Yeah, it felt a little bit strange, but for some reason I just couldn't stop watching.
It's the hardest tug of my life, but I got there.
Hardest in force only. It was dead easy. Oh, God, I've killed him.
I'm dying.
Right, so, strange socks behind us, mate. Should we press on?
I think we probably should.
Right then, pal. So, let's kick things off today by you telling me what you're going to be talking about today.
Well, if anyone isn't familiar, our latest Patreon feed for the bonus episode, where I did some, shall we say, dirty or
more adult themed
jokes that I couldn't actually maybe say on the main feed.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd counter it up a little bit and give you a bunch of kind of old pub and dad jokes that I absolutely love that are pretty friendly.
Clean jokes.
Yeah, just level out the playing field. Because, I mean, I love them. I just love stupid jokes.
I know, mate. You're
one.
living one, so... I was debating whether I should have said that. It sounded really mean.
It's all right. Kick a man while he's down.
I'm already ill.
Just fucking finish me off.
Well, you do for me, mate, every time I watch your feed, so it's only fair.
So, with that bombshell, what have you got for us today?
Well, Jordan, today I have a strange and chilling case of alien abduction for you, straight out of Italy.
Oh, okay.
And Jordan, I know I have been accused of focusing too much on those little grey space bastards, so today's story's antagonists are none other than those of the reptilian space bastard variety.
Oh, wow.
And this case is one of those that is not really reported or known outside of Italy, so I figured it's probably my duty to get it out there. And it is known as the Zanfretta abductions. With an S, Jordan.
With a...
multiple.
With a what?
An S.
An S?
Yes, with an S. Abductions.
Oh, I see. Plural.
Plural.
Got you.
Yes.
That's probably what you should have said, and I've understood it. But cool, nice.
You have my script in front of you.
Yeah, not that bit. I've got the bit from the swoosh.
Oh, God, you're right. My mistake.
Idiot.
Fair enough. So, Jordan, are you ready to jump into this story?
I am. I've not heard of any of these, and I've no idea what you're on about. Only know that it's plural, so let's do it.
Nice. Let's go then. So, Jordan, it's December 6th, 1978, and we're in the town of Torriglia, I think that's pronounced, but my mistake, I'm sorry if it's wrong, in Italy, nestled in the hills near Genoa. And this is the kind of place where nothing ever really happens. It's quiet, it's sleepy, and the kind of place where an ordinary night watchman like our new pal, Pier Zanfretta, who was a 26-year-old former soldier who turned private security guard, had no reason to expect anything other than a few stray cats, maybe causing a commotion as he did his usual rounds.
Oh, were they strutting?
They love to strut, those Italian cats. Very different from our cats here in the UK.
Are they?
Yeah, I was going to say I don't know, but I have lived there, so...
Oh, shit, you have?
I guess I probably could tell you, but I'm not going to.
All right. Meaning?
So he was at work one night, patrolling around and keeping shit safe. It was just before midnight. His patrol car took him through the empty, winding roads. He's got his happy hardcore on full blast. He's having a good old rave, all while his headlights cut through the thick December fog. Then, his engine sputters. His radio turns to static. The happy hardcore is no more. And then his car dies. The surrounding nighttime darkness suddenly felt too quiet.
Okay. First of all, get a different car. I mean, its engines are spluttered, the radio's shit, and the car's dead. Might be time to MOT that shit.
I'm not sure it was foreseeable. You know, you're just driving along. I mean, you get in your car, you drive around to your work, you know, you drive it, and then if it died one day, would you just be like, shit, I should have got a new car?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, well then...
I should have got a hybrid with high miles per gallon.
Oh wait, I did. That we are all far too familiar with.
That is true.
But Zanfretta, ever the professional, wasn't easily shaken. He reached for his torch and his revolver, he stepped out of his car and started toward a nearby house. The Villa Casa Nostra. This property belonged to a local doctor who was gone for the season, meaning no one was home, but as he approached, he noticed something had triggered the security alarm.
Ooh.
Forse un lardo? He thought.
Is that an Italian robber?
Well, John, I was going to say, which translates to, and you are our language expert, so I was going to ask you if you had any guesses. What do you think it means?
What is it? Forse un
Ladro, I believe.
Okay.
Forse un ladro? Huh? Huh?
I'd love if there's any Italian listeners. Just gonna pick you up on your pronunciation there.
I'm not Italian.
You've lived there.
I'm sorry, I'm trying. I'm trying to immerse us in the story as best I can.
Yeah.
And I am an idiot, so...
No, that's good.
Cut me some slack.
So something triggered the security alarm, and he said this.
He did.
So... Oh, is it what they call the Hopkinsville Goblins?
Is that what he's saying? Is that what they call the Hopkinsville Goblins? Here in my hometown?
On my alarm? I have no idea.
Well, Jordan, it was a fantastic guess. Unfortunately, it was wrong. And what our dear friend was wondering here was maybe a burglar?
Ah, equally likely.
Maybe more so, some might say.
So my first guess of Italian robber, probably not wrong.
So, yeah, exactly, yeah. That's why I was wondering. I thought you were going to get it. I thought I was going to say, what was he trying to say, Jordan? And you were just going to bash it out like, oh, maybe he was saying maybe it was a robber. And I was going to have to go, yes, Jordan, correct. But that's not what happened.
So never mind. I'll just edit it that way.
So he moved towards the villa, trying to see what had caused the alarm, when all of a sudden, a powerful heat wave slammed into him, making his skin prickle. My eyebrows, he thought.
But in Italian.
Exactly, yeah. I failed to translate that bit. He spun around wildly, scanning the fog, gun drawn, torch piercing through the fog, searching for the culprit. And that's when he saw it. Hovering above the house was a massive triangular craft, blinking with bright multicoloured lights.
Oh, okay. Fancy ones.
It's festive, Christmassy.
Nice, yeah, of course.
Let's hear this fake... but in Italian.
Of course. I mean, I don't think the melody would change.
You say that, but I sent you that TikTok the other day that had...
Oh, yes, you did.
Yeah, it was a very famous Christmas song, but in America, the melody of the lyrics is different to what we know here in Britain.
Yeah, it seemed really weird.
So screw you.
Okay.
I'm right. His instinct screamed at him to run, and boy did he try, but he was frozen in fear. Then the footsteps came. Some things were approaching. Multiple, Jordan, with an S.
Some might say plural.
Plural, Jordan, with a P. Followed by a lural. Emerging from the fog and towering over him at well over 10 feet tall were four monstrous reptilian figures. Their skin was green and wrinkled, their heads oversized and bulbous. From their faces protruded spikes, small in ridges, like an unnatural fusion of flesh and armour. These fuckers were looking intently at our pal Zanfretta with piercing yellow eyes that glowed in the darkness.
Oh, God, yeah. My eyebrows.
My eyebrows!
And of course, at over 10 feet tall, it's intimidating.
That'd be horrible. You'd be thinking, what's it, Christmas trees? Is that what that is? The stars on top? Like, you know, because you can hear the festive tunes in the background.
Of course, yeah. And the lights.
Yeah, you see the lights, you're like, what the fuck is that? Shoot it, why not? He's got a revolver, so...
Do you reckon that they'd maybe try and get into your home by, you know, like dressing up as a tree and gradually scooting a bit forward?
Yeah, they want to get in there in 5 years. So they set up at the bottom of your garden, move an inch a day.
Well, just when you're not looking.
Best way to do it, I think, yeah.
You know, and then they realise there's security cameras there and they're like, Bollocks.
Retreat! This bush just gets up and fucks off. They moved in unison, like predators approaching prey. And that was the last thing that our pal Zanfretta remembered. 2 hours later, after a long search, his colleagues at the security firm found him laying in the snow. His revolver had been fired 5 times, his clothes were warm despite the freezing temperature, and when he came to, he was hysterical and terrified. So much so that the police had to sedate him just to get him to talk.
I saw moving Christmas trees.
Sedate him! He's not making any sense! He's hysterical! No, I'm doing fine actually, thanks. There was some lights. Someone get me more ketamine!
Wait, is this in the story or is this you right now?
This is just me. I'm just ad-libbing, a little bit.
Yeah. All merges into one.
Excuse me, I've been here for 5 hours. Can I have a coffee? He won't stop going mental! Somebody get me some heroin! I don't know any real drugs that people use to sedate people with, so I'm just having to use, the street variety.
Yeah, of course.
So when Zanfretta finally started to talk some sense, his story didn't make any sense. Monstrous creatures, blinding lights, and being paralysed? Seemed crazy, and as you can imagine, his bosses were skeptical, the Italian police were skeptical, but his story wasn't just words, there was some physical evidence.
Oh, I like this evidence.
Well, there's nothing I can show you, so don't get too excited.
No, turn it off.
In the local area where Zanfretta had been patrolling that night, multiple witnesses had also reported strange lights in the sky. But even better, back at the villa, there were deep scorch marks in the ground where the craft had hovered, and even his car had mysterious burns on its surface, which was later verified by mechanics. Mechanics, Jordan! Car professionals!
Did they say, oh, you better get that new hybrid car that's got great miles per gallon?
Yeah, this fucking spluttery bastard here. Shit miles per gallon, mate.
Even the radio doesn't work.
You ain't going to get much happy hardcore out of this old junk.
Is that what they said, Ian?
It's exactly what they said, in Italian.
Of course, yeah, no, of course.
But Jordan, of course they had to get some mechanics in on this, to check the scorch marks, because what makes them qualified to confirm that as evidence without getting it checked by the proper vehicle authorities?
Hey, boss.
Yes, Scooter?
Take a look at this car. I think we got burns here.
What are you, stupid, Scooter? What have you been doing? Drinking from the silly juice? You've been throwing yourself from the top of the stupid tree again and aiming for every branch on the way down? You know as well as I do that we need a mechanic to confirm such things. What are you, a specialist?
Sorry, boss.
Why I oughta. First day on the job. Ow. You think you can identify burn marks on a car? Ow. You gotta get your brain checked, Scooter.
Sorry, boss.
I can't believe you put me through this shit.
Ow, sorry.
Gotta get the mechanics in on this fucking Scooter. And this should have been the end of the whole alien shenanigans for poor Zanfretta. But unfortunately for him, it was not.
Poor bugger.
Poor bugger, because 20 days later, the creatures returned!
Zanfretta, it is us, Zilborg and James. We are sorry to bother you again, but this is a matter of great space urgency. Did I leave my house keys in your rectum? I have been searching high and low for them, and the last place I remember seeing them was just before your probing.
Nice.
That's the worst reason to have an alien come knocking at your door.
Have you seen my phone?
Maybe. I mean, just call it anyway.
Just give it a ring.
I hope it's on vibrate.
Well, if you're going to be doing some covert missions abducting people, you can't have your phone on ring, can you?
That is very true, yeah. Just before you're about to pounce.
Exactly.
As you're about to leave that Christmas tree costume.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to hear sleigh bells, do you?
You don't want to hear this guy's custom ringtone. In Ricky Martin.
Ricky Martin?
Yeah.
Living La Vida Loca.
Yeah, so you're in this real creepy atmosphere, there's fog everywhere, you hear a rustle, and then you see these fucking glowing eyes or something, and they're just about to pounce from all corners, and all of a sudden you hear...
Oh, shit. Sorry, that's my wife. I gotta take this. Bill, you're in charge. I'll be back in 5.
Or it could be... We like to party.
Fucking Venga Boys, yeah.
Zargon, I told you to change that ringtone. I hate that fucking song. Overplayed tripe.
Oh, it makes you wonder, though. What would aliens listen to?
Venga Boys, established us. Ricky Martin, all the great pop hits. Kylie Minogue.
Oh, okay.
Jenny from the Block,
Of course.
all that good stuff.
Fair enough.
Madonna.
Nah.
Yeah, not her. She's one of them. December 26th, 1978. Zanfretta had been trying to shake the fear of his first encounter. His bosses didn't fire him, but they weren't thrilled about their watchman having become an alien abductee tabloid sensation either. But ultimately, they did send him out again, and that night, it was business as usual. Until his car vanished.
Thank God he finally got rid of it.
Yeah, take it, please. Thank fuck.
About time.
Oh, boss, I just need to put a new car on the company card. Aliens stole my... Christmas tree stole my other one, so...
There's multiple Christmas trees.
Just walks into the office. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it was stuck in my head for some reason, but yeah, I need a new car. This time, fellow guards were close enough to respond, and when they arrived at his last known location, they were greeted by an enormous beam of light shooting into the sky.
God.
They radioed him. Zanfretta, you there, pal? No response.
Is that because he sounds like a knob?
He's a nice guy. Get off his back.
All right, sorry.
Oh, shit. I think I see him. Suddenly, he reappeared, staggering and disorientated, gasping for breath. Once again, his clothes were warm, and once again, he was hysterical. But this time, he had better recollection. Memories that would only become clearer through hypnosis!
Ah, like a hypnotic regression.
That's the one, Jordan. Nice one. Desperate for answers, Zanfretta underwent, as you said, Jordan, hypnotic regression. And what he got, no one was ready to hear, because the memories he described were straight out of a nightmare.
Oh, I'm excited.
Not the Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's unfortunate.
In these sessions, he found out that he had indeed been taken aboard a spacecraft. These reptilian creatures, who he now called the Dargos, told him that they came from a dying planet beyond our solar system. They conducted brutal medical examinations, including, but not limited to, inserting strange metal probes into his skull. Apparently they tried to implant a device in his brain, but something went wrong, and they abandoned the attempt.
Was it because he didn't have one?
They were just like...
I know I learned this in human anatomy school, but I'm not sure which hole to put the probe in.
It's like...
Zebda, just try the big one with the sharp things in it. Isn't that called a mouth? Yes, that's the one. No access to brain, boss.
Oh, God.
Fuck it, just give up. No brain access through here.
And he also saw a glowing, transparent box, inside of which was a strange humanoid figure suspended in liquid.
Ugh.
Knows what that's about. And then came the most disturbing memory. They wanted him to accompany them back to their home planet with them, forever.
Oh, God.
Come with us if you want to live.
It's like, fuck off, mate. You get fucked. He refused, obviously, because, let's face it, no one in their right mind would jump at the invite to an alien planet, let alone a dying one. Like, they're not selling it, are they?
Hey, come back to our planet. It's dying.
Oh, well, mate, fucking, is the ignition on already? Because I want to go yesterday. Let's get off this rock and go see your shitty dying planet.
Yeah, that's not great, is it?
No.
They obviously don't work for the tourist board.
Maybe they just got their language mixed up and they were actually supposed to say thriving.
Oh, maybe. Just translation error.
Yeah.
Come back to our dying planet. Is that right? Is that the right word? I don't know, mate. You're the language expert. Fuck it, that'll do. It's got to mean something on it.
I mean, these guys just give up too easy, don't they?
They do. They really do. Do they? Do they, though? Let's hear the rest of the story first, and then we'll see what happens.
Okay.
So by this point, Paul Zanfretta was no longer just being abducted. He was being stalked. The craft returned for him twice more, each time taking him against his will. So they seem a little bit more tenacious than we first thought, Jordan. During another one of these encounters, he described seeing another alien race, distinct from his captors. These beings were also humanoid, but emotionless, and seemed to be working alongside the Dargos. And they rather ominously warned him that humans were not ready for what was coming. Like, what? Like they're doing that thing where they just give you an arbitrary statement.
Oh, I see, in no context.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you better watch yourself because bad. And you're like, what?
It's another translation error, isn't it?
It is. What they actually meant to say was, I visited your seafront. The ice cream was amazing.
Oh, that's nice.
You're freaking out, like going, oh God, what does this mean? And they're like, what the fuck did I say? Delicious ice cream? What a weirdo. Maybe that's why they stopped abducting him. They kept saying things wrong, and he was taking it wrong, and they were like, this guy's fucking weird. I just complimented his shoes, and he's freaking out about it.
Yeah, or maybe the aliens ended up getting a bit of a personality complex over it.
Yeah, like they're just trying to be nice.
Like we're saying lovely things, and then, it just goes off on one. Maybe we should give up.
I just complimented his hair and he punched me.
Poor guys.
What he actually said was,
Your wife is quite a nice person. I would like to take her to my planet.
translation, sweet hair, bro.
The translation more like, you die.
Death now.
One of the last things he remembered was the Dargo showing him a spherical object. Inside it, he saw moving images of the past and future events of Earth.
Okay. Like a little crystal ball.
Yeah, I guess so. Or like, you know, one of those balls that you get, like, it's like a desk toy. It's like two balls, like one ball inside another one, and there's like glittery water.
Like Russian balls.
Hey man, whatever you get to in your own time, it's your business.
You should know.
I'm not Russian, I keep telling you this. It's just my accent when I come. Oh, fucking hell.
But you're always Russian.
Oh yeah, I like to get to the finish line. So after that, they dropped him off, and just as quickly as they came into his life, they simply just fucked off forever.
Wow. Okay, so he didn't go visiting their planet forever.
No, I think he was well in the firm camp of Iain's side of things, take your dead planet, stick it up your ass. So after the fourth abduction, Zanfretta was never taken again, but he was also never the same person. His personal life was shattered, he suffered from anxiety, paranoia, and an overwhelming fear of the night sky. He quit his job and was no longer able to function normally. But to his credit, he has passed multiple polygraph tests, even under scrutiny. The Italian military even investigated this case and could not debunk it, and to this day, he stands by his story.
And he got a hybrid Toyota.
Yeah, for free. That's a compensation from the aliens. If he'd gotten abducted once more, if he'd held out, he'd got a villa. The Villa Castronova, whatever it's called. And he's had to settle for a car because he couldn't take it anymore, which is fine. But he has never wavered from his memory of events, despite decades of skepticism and ridicule. But Jordan, with all that being said, I just need to know, what do you think?
I think it's an interesting story, and I've never heard of it before.
That's my job, yeah, get them stories out there.
Absolutely. And you're doing a good job.
Thanks.
But there's not really much in way of evidence, is there?
Well, not that I've shown you. You know, one quick Google search, which I failed to do, I'll admit, could give tons of evidence. So let's do that now, shall we? While we're on the phone. Everybody at home, get your phones out. Go to Google.
Okay.
Sorry, I just have to wade through all my Pornhub tabs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
You've exceeded the tab limit, have you?
I have to close a few, but they're all too good. Weird, there's one here that says Russian balls.
It's just how you pronounce it, that's all.
All right, everybody, now you're in Google. Pierre, Pierzanfretta, and then hit go. Let's see what happens, shall we? Scroll through all that. Oh, there he is, in the middle. Yep, images. What we got? Oh, God, a big footprint.
Oh, yeah, big footprint. Yellow footprint.
Yeah, and oddly shoe-shaped. Oh, there's a picture on Instagram of these spiky fuckers looking like the breakdancing. Have you come across this one yet?
Yeah, they're a bit creepy. I mean, from the heads, they do look a little bit Christmas tree-like, don't they?
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, that's a bit creepy. But, I mean, that's just a sketch, Iain.
What? Pull the other one, Jordan.
Okay.
The middle one, please.
Oh, God, that looks awful.
Just looking at the picture, can't you? You can hear the sounds. It's so immersive in it. You can just hear the dun, 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 dun. That one at the back, he's like,
Turn your fucking phone off!
and for everyone wondering what the fuck we're talking about, I'll put this on Instagram so you can have a little gander yourself.
Please, I've just sent you one as well. That looks a bit creepier.
Ooh, that's horrible, isn't it? Right, okay, right. So the story sounds horrible, yeah? But then when you accompany it with these pictures, that makes it more terrifying. I'm now shitting myself.
It's just a good job we found them at the end.
Absolutely, yeah. Otherwise it'd have been like, Pierre Zanfretta was a 20... Ah!
It's alright, just imagine the ringtone and it suddenly makes things better.
Oh, there's another one. Why is he leaning in like that?
Yeah, he is over 10 foot.
Hey, buddy, would you like to look at my box?
God. Right, I'll put all of these on the Instagram and Twitter and maybe even in the YouTube video if I get a chance, because I think that, you know, this is due for release in like 6 hours or something.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, Jordan, you've got some stuff to tell me, and I can't remember what it was. Hang on, let me have to have a little think. What was it? Oh, yeah, funny, clean jokes.
That's the one. I mean, I'm not suggesting that they are funny, but they are classic pub/dad jokes, shall we say.
Okie dokie, right, and fucking smash them out, pal.
It just felt like I had to level it out from the bonus episode.
That's fair enough. And if you like these jokes, be sure to go and check out the dirty ones.
Oh, yeah.
In the the bonus feed, because, how could we sell it, Jordan? What we got in there? We got nuns. We got some nuns.
We do.
What else was there? There was some more nuns, I think.
There was pearly gates of heaven.
Yep.
There was dildos flying.
Big bag of dicks, yeah. I think that was more my story.
Have we found out about your perfume addiction?
Oh, it's gotten worse. It's gotten worse, by the way.
Oh, God.
So, through doing this podcast, because a lot more stuff is recorded, I'm learning some stuff about myself. Things that would have happened 120 weeks ago, I can now relive in an instant.
Of course.
Whereas normally I would have forgotten. So, I am starting to notice these little...
autistic traits?
Yeah, best way to put it, probably. So, you pointed out to me before... you get a new little addiction every so often where it's just you get really interested in something and you feel like you have to collect every aspect of it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so first, it was the cards. And, obviously it would have been going on long before this, but, as memory serves, in recent years, it's been the cards, it's been the alcohol with all the bottles. I mean, I'm looking at my, 200 plus cards now on my wall. I've got all the booze downstairs on top of the fridge on a cupboard.
The 200 plus still.
Yeah. And then now, fast forward a few months, and it seems to be scents and colognes. So now, when we did the bonus episode, I had one scent, and now I have got 7.
Oh, God. You don't wear them all at once, do you?
Yeah, fill up the bath, mate. Just jump in, splash them out.
Yeah.
And 2 more on the way.
It's just unfortunate, though, isn't it, when you're bathing your son and he has a piss.
It's all the same colour, mate.
Well, what is it if you're not shining?
Yeah, if you ain't shining, you ain't doing it right.
Oh, God. He pops up on my feed now.
Does he? Thank God. That was my plan.
But I still think it must be water. That or his lungs are done for.
His lungs are just perfume bottles.
Maybe he's doing it so that it's ingested within him. When people eat too much garlic and it comes out of their pores.
Yeah.
He's hoping that will happen with the perfume.
It's probably a good idea, to be honest. So what you're saying is I should drink a bottle of perfume a day?
Yes.
Okay.
At least 1, maybe 2.
Right, I'll crack on with that then.
Maybe for every meal. Oh, crikey, bless you.
I heard that.
I happen to give this horrible virus to my wife, so, sharing's caring.
Such a good guy. Right, come on, me old pal, joke me.
Okay. In no particular order, I will just tell you some classic jokes.
Nice.
What's orange and sounds like a parrot?
I don't know, Jordan.
A carrot.
Should have seen that coming.
Ironic, is it, when you're dealing with carrots? I told my friend 10 jokes to make him laugh. Sadly, no pun intended.
Okay, but I get the joke, but I'm trying to figure out how it works.
Okay.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
Is that... I'm sorry, this is throwing me off now. That kind of sounds like I'm saying to you, went to the shops I did. So it's like the sentences jumbled up. No pun intend, because you wouldn't put did at the end of a sentence.
No. So
I'm sure I'm putting too much thought into this.
I think you are.
Yeah, please just explain.
Because the word it's trying to sort of give you there is...
No pun intended.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was trying to tell his friend 10 jokes. Didn't make him laugh.
Yep.
So, sadly, no pun intended.
Got it. I get it, and I hear it now.
Nice.
Yeah, I was trying to make him laugh, but no pun intended.
That's the one.
I was hearing it wrong. All I heard was, I told my friend 10 jokes. He didn't laugh. No pun intended. But it's like me saying, like I said, my earlier example, I needed some biscuits. Went to the shop, I did. The end of it sounded a bit confubled. But now I hear the joke correctly.
And it's hilarious.
It's lost all scope. I think people have forgotten what the setup was.
Oh, God. Well, let's move on. I dare you to do this with every single one.
I'm gonna.
I used to play piano by ear. Now I just use my hands.
Right, Jordan. I can hear the joke, mate, but no, I won't continue. Go on.
Why can't you hear a pterodactyl go to the bathroom?
I don't know. Oh, the P is silent.
Yeah! Well done.
Oh, thank God.
Very good. What do you call a hen staring at a piece of lettuce?
Go on.
Chicken sees a salad. It's fucking stupid, but I love it. What do you call fake spaghetti?
Oh, God. I don't know, Jordan.
An impasta.
Oh, God.
I knew a man who was addicted to soap. Now he's clean. My wife told me I had to stop impersonating flamingos, but I had to put my foot down.
Where are you? What is your source for all these jokes?
They're just from online. They're just all over.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
These are thankfully not from me.
I was just wondering if there was like a singular website I could block, or if there had to be like a number of them.
No, I'm afraid you just have to disconnect from the online world.
Deal. Happy.
Why did the coffee file a police report, Ian?
Oh, God. I don't know, it was abducted by 10-foot reptilians.
No, it got mugged.
Feel like I'm getting mugged off right now, pal.
How do you organise a space party?
I don't know.
You plan it.
Oh, God.
2 guys walk into a bar. The third guy ducks.
Smart. He's a smart guy.
He is. What do you call a man with no shins?
I don't know.
Tony. I just think that's very clever.
Tony. The funny thing is, for the joke to land, you can't just say Tony. You have to go Tony.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So it kind of makes it sound like it's just a very strange way of saying the name.
Yes. Thank God you didn't go into that one.
I got it.
You did?
See, that's
You're on form now.
that was the I've woken up.
The Beach Boys walk into a bar. They say to each other, round, get around, I'll get around. Why did the man fall into the well?
I don't know.
Because he couldn't see that well.
Oh, I heard that the other day. God damn it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Nice. You still didn't get it.
I didn't know.
How many tickles does it take to tickle an octopus?
10 tickles.
Yay!
You would think that would be 8 tickles, but an 8 tickle is not a thing.
It's true. I mean, when you start dissecting some of these, it doesn't always fully work, does it?
Yeah, because for everyone out there, if you don't understand that joke, what it is essentially saying is tentacles. But I said it 10 tickles. It's a play on words.
Because you were good.
I'm going to ride the high of getting one right and understanding it for as long as I can,
Absolutely, you should.
because I'm not sure it's going to happen again.
No, I think you're fine now because you've woken up to the idea.
Yeah, I think we're fine now because we're getting into the age bracket that is more suited to your mental capacity, Ian. So this is for 5-year-olds and under.
I'll just test it. So I told my friend 10 jokes to make him laugh. Sadly, no pun intended.
Hilarious.
Thank God you didn't question it.
I think what my problem was with the last one is I didn't hear the beginning of it. So when I heard like the Yoda speak at the end, I was like, okay, I get it, but why is it all jumbled?
Yes.
But now I get it because I'm awake now.
Perfect. If there's one thing that makes me throw up, it's a dartboard on the ceiling.
Right? Okay, I wondered where that was going to go.
Yeah, you got it now. Okay.
I
good.
was thinking throwing up, as in projectile.
Being sick, yes.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, but you went the other way. You went the wholesome way of sportsmanship.
So
Darts.
You've just found what happens with the joke.
It's a play on words.
You've just dissected a joke, Ian.
I tell you what, I'll stop. I'll just laugh along.
You set the scene
Yes.
to have expectations of a particular thing, and then that rug gets pulled under you when you realise that expectation wasn't the thing you were thinking about.
So you've one-upped me. You've just dissected every joke.
Yes.
You've given the formula to a joke.
So, with that thought, allow me to finish this next one.
And allow me to shut the fuck up and just listen and laugh.
Yes, please. A doctor tells his patient he's terminally ill. How long have I got, doctor? 10, says the doctor. 10 months? The patient queries. 9, 8, 7. There are 2 cows in a field. One cow says, moo. Cow 2 says, you bastard, I was going to say that.
It was on the tip of my tongue.
A man wants to join the circus. What can you do? Says the circus owner. Well, I can do great bird impressions, says the man. Nah, we've already got a guy that does that, says the circus owner. Fair enough, says the man, and flies off.
Oh, very clever. Because us at home, we were thinking he was going to make the noise.
Exactly.
But then he flew.
But in the end, it fucking flies. Couple more for you. Just saw a man with no arms cycle past me. Not sure of his name, but his face rang a bell. I love shit jokes.
See, I was just imagining. I think it's more the image that was conjured in my head.
Yeah.
Oh wait, have I just done it again? Is that what the point of the joke is?
That's the joke for you, yeah.
Okay, right, yeah, but I just imagine him just like eyes wide, like licking the bell. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's going to have to be the image if I can generate that.
Yeah, what for the episode?
Yeah, for the episode picture.
Lovely. And final one for you. Last weekend my wife was away, so I decided to swap all the furniture in the house to trampolines. When she got home, she hit the fucking roof.
Fantastic.
Oh, there you go. That's some
Lovely.
rubbish little puppy jokes for you.
That has tickled me from head to toe.
Oh, good.
Thank you very much for that.
You're very welcome.
Sorry to have ruined half of them for you.
That's all right. I'm used to it.
And I've ruined the flow. So make you stop and explain to me.
That's all right. We got there in the end.
We did. And I'm happier for it. I feel more alive.
Good.
More than I've ever been.
That was my aim. I think my favourite one happens to be the flying away thing.
Yeah, I think that's probably my. Oh no, I'm going for Bellface.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Well, John, thank you very much for that. Loved it. Lovely little jokies.
Good.
Best way to start your day.
Absolutely.
Some laughs in the morning. So when you finished thinking about aliens losing personal items up your bum, you sit down, you have a little laugh at some jokes. Best way to start your day is a Two Guys What's Up podcast.
Perfect.
Right, Jordan. So with that being said, does that about bring us round to the end of today's episode?
I think it does.
Nice one! Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Two Guys What's Up. Don't forget to follow the show wherever you listen to us so you don't miss another episode, and maybe even tell a friend. Take your friend to a cycle lane and just look out for people licking bells. And when you do, just be like, hey, some people I know spoke about you on a recent podcast. You're famous.
So if you'd like to get in touch with us, our Linktree link is in the bio of this episode, which you can click on and be jetted off to every link you will ever need for all your Two Guys What's Up essentials. Want to get your own Two Guys What's Up t-shirt? Click the link.
Want to have a little rummage through the lost and found box aboard the reptilian spaceship from personal items lost up bums? Click the link.
Want to submit us your own crappy pub jokes? Click the link.
Finally, a real reason to click the link. And if you click that link, it will blast you off to Patreon, the home of all of your Two Guys What's Up extra essentials, including some cool pin badges, you can get a shout out, some t-shirts, and if you really can't get enough of our fantastic tales and spookily fantastic voices, well then now you can get more of each, because right now there are 22 bonus episodes sat up on the Patreon, just chilling out, that you can go and listen to for just £3, and they are released last Friday of every month. Bonus episode. Last Friday of the next month, bonus episode. They're going to keep coming.
Whether you like it or not.
Yeah, and they're all available right now.
So if you want to help support the show and get some cool stuff while you do so, head over to patreon.com/Two Guys What's Up to check out all the goodies over there. The link will be down below for your pleasure.
But if you can't do that, but you still like to help us out, then a 5-star rating and review in your podcast app of choice would be the best, freest, and most fantastical way to help us out, and we would be forever grateful.
We would.
But on that note, thanks for listening. Y'all have an amazing week, and we will see you next Monday. Bye.
Excuse me.
So, Jordan, it's December 6th, 1970. Did you hear that fart from my lip then? 6th.
No, I can't wait to hear it back there.
6th. I'll start again. So, Jordan, it's December 6th, 1978. The melody of the lyrics is different to what we know here in Britain.
Yeah, it seems really weird.
So screw you.
Okay.
I'm right. His instinct, that's not a word.
Karma. Mm-hmm. Karma.
Oh. I thought you called me a farmer. Farmer. Ah! Oh, you got me. Oh,
My
God.
eyebrows.